And wah.
How y'all doing out there? Chime on in. Thank you for chiming on in on a Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Every Wednesday night with the hams. How y'all doing out there? Let me give me a little sip of this beverage with my big mouth Mickey glass, like my boy
Ali Sadiq. Shout out to Ali Sadiq. My baby took me on a 2-day hiatus a couple days ago. Cheers to you. Thank you for that, baby. I needed it.
If y'all haven't had a chance to go see Ali Sadiq, the comedian, well, he's gone out of Vegas now, but
he on tour though. You can catch
y'all
him somewhere.
can hit him on, one of his 100 city tour, or you can jump on YouTube and catch some of his specials.
Dude is funny as hell, man.
Yeah, dude is funny. Great storyteller. Really funny. What's up, Kashawn? How you doing, baby?
What up, cuzzo?
If you guys are just now chiming on in, go ahead and
like, subscribe, and share.
Hit us with a like, subscribe, and press the bell so you can be notified if you're on YouTube and on Facebook. I think it has a notification button, but I don't know where to tell you to find it. So
it'll notify you if you're following. If you're following a person, as soon as they post something, it'll be like, so-and-so is talking.
My biggest suggestion is do them all. That way, if
you don't miss
one
shit.
is down, you'll be able to hit us on the next one.
That part.
So I'm Sean Cheltenham, and I'm one of the hams, y'all.
I am Treasure Cheltenham, and I too am one of the hams.
Oh Lord!
What, you ain't like that?
You guys are watching the ham show. And
what's wrong with that? You ain't like that?
It was just too melancholy.
Okay, hold on.
Hey, I'm Sean Cheltenham, and I'm one of the hams, y'all.
Hi, I'm Treasure Cheltenham, and I too am one of the hams. Yeah. No, not that either.
This is the ham show, y'all. Y'all chime in every week on Wednesdays.
Give me some guidance, some structure. I can do it.
I'm cool. I ain't in the mood. Every Wednesday night, y'all chime on in at 8:00, and we'll get her.
One more time.
We'll get her introduction under control off camera, but right now she just, she's having a Tesla grit.
I don't give a damn if you're not in the mood.
She has a glitch right now.
I'm
Hopefully y'all can hear us both out there pretty good and pretty strong, pretty loud. Who else hit us? Somebody took a like back. Damn.
Oh,
that was cruel.
You can't do that. Maybe they took it back to love it.
Oh, is that what it was?
Sometimes that happens.
Keisha Tobin in the building. What up, mama?
That happens sometimes. What up, sis?
But thank y'all for chiming in.
How was your day today?
It was okay. It's still a little warm out there in Las Vegas. I think today was about 100 something, right?
It wasn't bad because I was actually in the sun. So
yeah, it was pretty warm out there today.
It wasn't bad though. I mean, it's been worse. It's been worse. We about to get that cool down. We in September, fall coming. It's gonna be cool.
Pick up my daughter from school. She has some late classes she had to do, and then on the way home picked up some Winchell's. For all you Winchell lovers out there, we ain't had none of it. It's been a minute since we had Winchell's.
I was thinking about Winchell's like 2 or 3 days ago.
For all you Winchell old school donuts, I'm talking about Winchell's.
Hell yeah.
I ain't talking about the new stuff. I mean, the new stuff is cool, but Winchell's is just
They say
deep.
Master Donuts is the shit.
Masters is okay. It's almost like Winchell's. They both cool. Like if Winchell's went away, Masters would probably be it. The one that I went to.
Yeah, I feel that.
But both of them are good. Pink Box is cool if you're feeling hella sugarish.
Pink Box sucks. No, Pink Box is trash.
If you're feeling hella sugary.
That shit nasty. That shit tastes like a cardboard box with sugar on top of it.
And then what's the other one?
With seasoned shoelaces.
Oh,
I'm trying to tell you, it's not like I thought
damn.
they would. Let me tell you what pink box do. Let me tell
Pink
you.
box, y'all done fucked up.
Let me tell
Normally
you.
she like all kind of snacks, and y'all done just messed up.
Man, let me tell you.
I don't eat them like I only eat them if someone else buy them.
Okay, so listen. When we got the pink box up the street, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was super excited.
Oh yeah, they built one over there on Craig,
right next to the Dutch Bros.
Yeah,
right. I was like, oh, they trying to give me a heart attack. So I was super excited, and I remember it vividly. I was home, and I was like, dude, I want some donuts. And I was like, oh, I'm about to go up the pink box. So I get in the car, I go up the pink box, and you know when your mouth is ready for something, and you like, oh, it's going down. I'm headed up that way right now. I'm in the zone. I could taste it. I'm licking my lips and shit. My salivating, my glands is moistening. And I get in the drive-through. And first of all, I guess they got some sort of secret menu that don't nobody know about. But I get in the drive-through. I'm looking at what's on the drive-through, and I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? Right. So anyway, I order the dozen. So I'm just
hit them with the dozen.
You got a baker's dozen.
Top, you ain't even know how they was, and you hit them with a dozen.
I mean, they look good. They pretty. You know what I'm saying?
You don't just hit them with a dozen. You don't know what they got popping.
I mean, I don't know, but that's weird because that's not even showing on mine.
Yeah,
something's not happening.
Tripping. It's not syncing.
Something's doing something.
If you guys are saying something, we haven't seen it. Hopefully y'all can hear us out there. I just checked the feed. So.
I'm pretty sure somebody been and said something.
So you
there's
get
a
up
bunch
there.
Of messages right there.
Okay, there they go. Go ahead and load them up so I can see.
I can't see them though.
Yeah, make them.
Hold on. Yeah, we miss all y'all. What up? What up, cuzzo? What up, sis?
Can you make it?
I can't do it from that screen. You got to blow yours up.
Why can't you sit here? I'm gonna reload my screen.
He's gonna reload his screen while we trying to figure this out.
Yeah,
but anyway, I go up there and we're starting to see you guys' messages, but for whatever reason, they're not coming in on our every computer.
There we go. I got it.
I don't know what's happening.
You probably have to just
should I just reload too?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to do that. I got stuff up here. I got to reload the whole shit.
Sean said, bring back some memories. Go ahead and blow that one all the way up, man.
Okay, you got to do it. You do it.
No, you have the in your
you talking about okay, moment. Hey, it was a moment. So anyway, I'm in line, right? And
somebody said Krispy Kremes.
That's you can't even say Krispy Kreme without saying it like
singing
that.
it. You got to sing it. You
have to sing it.
Look, hold on before you let's get to
some get shout out.
Michelle said, "What's up?" She hit us with the like. And then Reginald hit us with the like.
Appreciate
the likes, y'all. It helps us get through.
Appreciate y'all.
Go ahead, baby. Krispy Kreme.
So I'm there, and these donuts got like faces and shit on them. They like got glitter and gold, and one donut had like a necklace around his neck. Like the shit was
a donut had a necklace.
I'm trying to tell you what it is. So the shit was like, I'm excited.
Yeah, pink box is different, I guess.
I'm excited. So I order these donuts, all kind of random donuts. I was just like in line, just going crazy. So I'm excited. I'm on my way home. I don't even usually he'll tell you I eat a donut before I even get to the house. But I was like, nah, I want to be on the couch. I want to be comfortable. I want to savor this. I want to enjoy it. I go to sit down. I pick out one of the little dope donuts and red velvet from the Coms for sure. Michelle, you don't make cakes no more though. You don't be making cakes no more. Donut with bling, Chris. Yes. So I sit down and I bite into this donut and I was like, what? They listen.
She said they all have faces.
Because they have for real. So I bite into the donut and I'm just like, this ain't even, I'm used to a fresh donut. Like this tastes like the Walmart donut. Like the Walmart donut tastes better.
Oh, they cooked it yesterday and
then put some yesterday sugar on it.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? It tastes like a donut that had been sitting out for 24 hours and you try to throw it in the microwave.
That ain't nice.
And then you got it out the microwave, but you didn't eat it in time and it cooled back down again. That's what the shit tastes like.
That is not nice. They shouldn't do that to people.
Well, they did it.
I don't really, if I say donuts, Pink Box is not in my brain when I say donuts.
What is?
Winchell's,
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, for sure.
the number one stunner, the OG of donuts is Winchell's.
I mean, you really ain't fucking with Winchell's. Ain't nobody fucking with Winchell's. Like Winchell's is that type of donut spot where, like, late at night. Listen, I got a story for y'all.
Uh-oh.
I got a quick story for y'all.
Uh-oh.
Y'all mind if I give y'all a quick story?
Y'all in trouble now.
Listen, this is a quick story. This is some past life stuff. I won't mention the other party, but if you know me and you know me closely, you can probably figure out who that person was.
It wasn't me. I wasn't there.
It wasn't him. So years ago, long time ago, a friend of mine's, we had this thing where we would smoke weed twice a year.
Heathens.
We would pick a random time, just off the whim, and then like for somebody's birthday or something, right? That was our thing, like once every 6 months. So, so once every 6 months. So this particular time we decided to do it. We had some friends come by, blah, blah, blah. We indulged. I won't tell you the story prior to this because that's a whole nother episode and that shit's hilarious. But after everybody left, we're sitting there, and this was the first time in my life that I had ever gotten high, where I was like, oh, this is what it is? Like, this is what it feels like? I'm like, this shit right here, cool. So we sitting down chilling, and I tell this person, I'm like, hey, now me and this person is very close. I tell this person, I'm like, hey, let's go get a 21-piece shrimp dinner. I lived in LA at the time. So if you know LA, you know that at Tam's, you get that 21-piece shrimp basket with the zucchini fries and shit. But that's a whole nother episode. So we go. She was like, hell yeah. I already said it was a she now. See, I wasn't supposed to say that. So she's like, hell yeah, we go. What Rocky say? Apple pie. What? He said, I'm gonna be for real. One day I had a whole apple pie donut from P, but it low key changed my life. No.
They didn't turn you over.
Pink Box is trash.
They didn't turn you out, man.
So we get in the car, right? We go to Tam's, but right across the street, we order our 21-piece shrimp dinner.
21-piece
shrimp basket. That's what it's called.
Oh my God.
I can't remember the number, but it's been a while. But
how much did it cost?
Back in the day, I think that thing was about, I don't know, $8.99, $12, something like that.
Thanks, Biden. He done fucked that up.
Pick it up.
That's probably what, a $25 meal now, ain't it?
Man, I don't know. I don't know. So anyway, we order our food. We sitting there chilling. We turn around. You know how you turn around, you kind of put your arms up on something, you lean back. So when we do that, right across the street.
Somebody asked what the topic is tonight.
Oh, what's up, Adam? Adam asked, we finna get on the topic, Adam. We finna put that up there.
Give us 1 minute. We're gonna throw the topic up.
Yeah, it's finna be a good one.
Yeah, I think y'all gonna like the topic tonight.
So I sit there and we look across the street, and lo and behold, what do we see? It was like,
it wasn't a Pink Box.
It was a Winchell's.
Oh, okay.
So because we're high for the first time in life, I was grown too. I was like 27 years old, 26 years old. Because I'm high for the first time, I'm like, bruh, we gotta get some donuts, right?
You had to say it in the demon voice.
I did.
Bruh,
I did.
We gotta get some donut time. It's a damn. So you sound like you sound like Batman when you do it again.
Donut time.
Yeah. Get over here. Look at that.
I'm a cough. I can't keep doing it.
You sound like Batman.
So you got me over here choking.
You don't wear you don't got a leather suit, you got a suede suit.
You know,
you got a suede superhero suit. Sure to say no cramps.
I need a new superhero suit.
Yeah, you about to choke to death.
Yeah, you trying to kill me.
I ain't do nothing.
So anyway, my eye watering and shit. So we see it, And I'm like, yo, let's get some donuts, right? So mind you,
why I got to have landmines over here?
Oh
Like,
my
why I can't
God.
be over there with you?
so mind you, right? We done ordered this 21-piece shrimp basket. Now we looking across the street at the Winchells, and we could have just walked across the street. It was literally right across the
Don't
street.
tell me y'all drove over there.
We got in the car.
See, that's what happens.
Listen.
Look, hold on. This is why
A public service announcement.
Reagan and them did the no drugs campaign. What was that? The DARE program?
After they put the
This-
narcotics out,
listen
after
to
they
y'all.
released the narcotics.
After they sold all y'all cocaine, they
Then
came out with the DARE program right afterwards just to get you off the cocaine. They was like, look, we're going to give these fools cocaine.
Yes, Chris, my first trip. It was at 26.
And then we're going to give you the DARE program.
And dare you to get off the
And
cocaine.
dare you to get off of it.
We're going to dare you.
All right,
let
proceed.
Me finish this up so we can
Proceed so we can
We're
get
gonna-
into
we're
the
gonna get
topic.
into the topic. So, mind you, it's right across the street. We get in the car, flip a bitch, and like that was it. There was no let me drive it, that was it. We just flip a bitch. We go into Winchells, and I'm sitting there. It's probably 1:00 in the morning, maybe about 1:00. So
You know California closed at 2.
not
What's
the
wrong with
Winchells.
y'all?
Not the Winchells. So we go in this store. I'm like, I'm high as hell and just hungry. So we go in the store and I'm like, hey,
She high and hungry, y'all.
yeah, this was my first time. I didn't know.
Such a shame.
I'm like, hey, I need a dozen donuts, a baker's dozen.
And you know, she did all this with a DARE program t-shirt on.
Probably.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Mom. So while I'm telling y'all,
ISIS in the building.
while I'm telling
There
y'all
go
the story,
Cuzzo.
so
He said they had a lion mascot.
with the lion mascot, yeah,
Yeah,
for
they was lying, all right.
Yeah,
they was
for real.
straight lying.
So come on, let me finish so we can
My
get into the
bad,
topic.
my
This is what
bad.
happened last week. We got into something else. We didn't even get into the
My
topic.
bad. Go ahead, man.
All right,
Shit.
okay, don't yell at me.
We ain't got
So-
all this time.
So I'm ordering the donuts, and as I'm ordering the donuts, like when the lady would turn and get another one, I would take one and I would eat it.
You eating the donuts as she putting them
As
in
she
the
putting
box?
them in the box.
That don't count. She's still gonna charge you for those.
No, listen, I already had told her. She was like, it got to the point. She was like, how many did you eat? And I was like, just put them in the box.
You gonna just yell at the lady, just like them Californians.
Whatever, man.
Y'all Californians, man. Y'all some vicious people. Something
Whatever,
wong with y'all, man.
So that was my
Some
first
of y'all
time.
worse than New Yorkers.
So, mind you, we got the dozen of donuts.
Don't even touch
We
me.
got in the car, flipped the bitch, got our 21-piece shrimp dinner, went home, didn't eat nothing, fell asleep in the chair.
How you didn't did all that.
Woke
time?
up.
Hey,
to
y'all
my
remember?
sister eating my food
Y'all remember that shrimp dish only cost $12
back then. Yeah.
Now it's like $40. Thanks, Biden.
Chris said, I remember my first trip. I was 15, I think. We did school and ended up inside a big bush type tree in a field. we passed the pipe around and then it happened. I couldn't stop laughing.
Then it happened.
Man.
He said his head felt like it was elevated 3 feet off my shoulders. He had the balloon head.
Yeah, that's exactly
He
what it
said
felt
he
like.
Just couldn't stop laughing.
And we did the same thing. We laughed the whole time. We laughed ourselves to sleep. But yeah, I just had to tell y'all that story. Let's get into it tonight.
Yeah, what we doing tonight? What's on the menu?
Tonight says we're talking about I don't know which one we're going to talk about first, but we're talking about faith, family, and feast. Do women want a God-fearing man? Do they really? Do they really?
Not all these demons walking.
Oh God, we finna get into
all
it.
these demon chicks on these shows and
We
stuff walking the
get
street.
into
They don't want no God-fearing man.
Ryan's in the building. All is
Hey,
well. All is well.
Everything is going swell.
Yes, sir. So
Let's see who. Hold on. Let's see who gave us a like. Rakeem.
Rocky in the building.
Rakeem. My mom gave us a like.
Yeah.
Keisha Tobin. Jordan Young gave us a like. Thank you, Jordan. Reginald gave us a like. Michelle and Kashawn gave us a like. I appreciate y'all, man.
Chris says, not in Vegas, they don't. Women in this town want dope addicts and criminals. Chris, that's what it seems like.
That's a boyfriend home kit.
That's what it seems like. So
going to get you a boyfriend home kit.
And then we gonna get into that other dumbass question. Who eats first?
What you talking about?
Who eats first?
What do you mean?
Right, you don't even understand the question.
What are you talking about?
He doesn't even understand the question. He's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
So there's a question.
I eat all the time.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
So there's a question that people in society pose.
Oh, they did?
And the women and men, they ask a woman, in your household, who eats
now
first?
I understand what you're talking about.
Your man or your kids?
I'm sure all them heifers. All those heifers.
Before you comment, let's get some of the viewers, some of the watchers. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Who eats first?
Who eats first? Home? Who eats first in your house
and why?
When it's dinner time?
Matter of fact, let's go ahead and put that right there in the chat for you guys. So
I got to figure out how to do a poll.
Adam says the kids eat first.
Oh,
that's interesting.
Okay.
Why?
Yeah, why they eat first? Motherfuckers ain't did shit all day. What the fuck?
You're supposed to.
Oh, my bad.
You're supposed to be biased
Adam,
right now.
Adam, that was a trigger word. That was a trigger word, Adam. You can't be triggering me
said,
like
hold on. That's and Mama makes the dinner. I wait for her. Okay. Chris says, I'm alone, but I believe the man of the house eats first. He's the breadwinner. He's the man.
Yeah, hey. There's
a chain.
If you got a weight at your household,
and I want to know.
Adam, if that works for y'all, then that's just what.
No, and I want to know. That's why we asking this question. But we're gonna give you our opinion.
But
or it's not even our opinion. It's just kind of it's in stone. That's a religion. That's a belief. That's just what we're built on. I don't understand anything other than that. And I'm gonna get into why though, because before somebody be out there like, oh my God, why you? Well, if that's what you want to do, because that's usually what it's gonna be.
If they got a problem with it, the
response is gonna be somebody that's doing this.
If they got a problem with it, tell them to call Peter and come pick these niggas up. You know what I'm saying?
Not Peter.
Yeah.
Peter don't even pick them up. They gonna bring ours back.
I'm just saying, if they got a problem, call Peter, and they can come pick them.
So
up.
Let's get into it. So the question is who eats first in the home, the man or the children. So there's so many places I want to start.
Oh, you want to hit him with the donut.
In my home, right? Jordan says old folks should eat first and let it trickle down to the kids, but in real life, most kids get fed first.
Right. You're right, Jordan.
And in my home. Now, in a party atmosphere, you go get your plate, you're fixing the kids a plate to kind of get them out the way. We're not talking about that. We're talking about when you're having dinner with your family type situation. Adam says kids got homework, sports, school, etc. Their schedule are busier than ours. Dinner, we all sit, say our prayers, and dig in. So you guys sit together and eat.
That's good.
And we do that. We try to do it once a week when we can, but our schedules is all over the place too.
And all our kids is grown.
Right. But when they didn't, we had, family dinners. Sunday was our family dinner night. It still is. That's never going to go away. Sometimes it just be me and Sean. So it is what it is. And we enjoy the shit out of it.
Yeah.
And even then he gets his plate first.
Yeah.
But let me get into it. Let me get into it from my perspective.
Get into it.
And then
let them know.
I'm going to let you get into it from your perspective.
Lay it on them.
Here's my thing. Now, whether I cooked it or not is irrelevant. And we're going to get into cooking versus fixing.
Fixing.
We learned what
How many women out there just be doing
fixing food? You just be fixing food. You don't be cooking it.
You fixing.
That's another show, though.
You fix a plate.
Yeah, that's another show. What you say, Chris? As a single man, if I invite a lady over for dinner, she usually eats first because I'm drinking beer, partying while I'm cooking. So, yeah, but yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, we talking about,
We're talking about in a family
if
situation.
you got children,
right. And here's the thing. So when you have a head of household, and the head of household is the man, right? Just like, let's be clear, Sean is the head of his household, but I run this shit. There's a difference. So understand that when you have a head, the head is usually the person who's responsible for your better being, well-being, your nourishment, your lights, your gas, where you lay your head, things of that nature, which means that head is probably the person that goes out, works the hardest, makes the most money, or not. Sometimes that's not the case, but you have this individual that is using their hands and feet. They're sacrificing their time, their body, their mental space sometimes to go out and grind, to come back, to make sure that you have something to cook or fix, whichever one you so choose. So understanding that this man is also, hungry, tired, whatever that may be, this is the person who is the reason for you being able to do what you're doing. So if you know God's law, I do recall it saying man first.
Well, God first.
Well, God first always.
Yeah.
Then man, then woman, or husband and wife, then children, then everybody else. So what I do is I follow the law. It tells me what I'm supposed to do first. It's not something that I had to question. And I don't see myself feeding somebody something first that can't even go out and get it. No disrespect to whoever does what they do. No disrespect to however you run your household. If it works for you, it works for you. But in my home, that's not ever going to be a question. And it baffles me that it's a question to begin with, because if you are following God's law, you know that man's supposed to eat first. And it's not that he eats first, because we all eat together, do we not?
We all eat together. It's just
he just get his plate first.
Right.
When we sit at the table, as
everybody
a family,
eating. It ain't like ain't nobody
that's
eating.
what I'm saying. Like, it's not like if he eats first, nobody else is gonna eat.
Yeah.
So I don't
eat by myself.
And he don't eat by himself. So, but when we sit at the table, our daughter will take her father's plate and she will put on his plate what he so desires. She will then give him his plate back. She strategically places herself at the table so that she can serve, right? Follow me on this. Now she serves her father his plate. She then takes her mother's plate, proceeds to put on it what I want. And then she gives me my plate back. And then she'll do it for everybody else at the table. And then she'll take her plate last. And then we'll hold hands, we will pray, and we will eat. So that's my explanation as to why the man will always and forever be the first to get his plate, because he's the person that made it possible for me to even serve that plate.
Let's read what Reggie got to say, baby.
Reginald says the kids and wife and first, number one, because they need to eat. I can eat anytime. Plus, say wifey made you ain't going to poison me, and y'all sit back and laugh.
Then he wrote this behind that.
I can eat before everybody. I can go right in the pot. They got to get a plate. I just don't eat the big piece of the chicken.
And then Chris hit us with this.
I don't believe children come first in anything. As a man, I believe the wife comes first. The wife does come first, other than you.
Okay, so I guess it's time for me to chime in on that. So, I mean,
well, before you do that, Chris got another one.
What'd he say? I didn't see it. Oh, there it is.
He says, gosh, Treasure, you might as well be from Mars or Pluto or something. Earth women don't ever put the man first on anything.
Stupid. No, hey,
trying to change the world, Chris.
The concept is this. Usually when you're a man and you have a family, you pretty much put everybody before yourself anyway. You go to work, you make sure everybody eat, you making sure everybody's clothes, everybody got air conditioner, Everybody got whatever they need, volleyball practice, whatever. You pretty
Please.
much funding everybody's career. And then when you get home, you get to eat last. You get to be treated last after you didn't put everyone before you. So it's like returning the favor to the person who makes the whole thing operate. So when I come home and it's time for dinner, and then my daughter or one of my daughters serve me my plate, that's their tribute back to what I've done for them all day, all week, all year, their whole life. That it's just to show gratitude and respect,
appreciation
to the head of the house for doing what they do, so they can do what they do.
They can do what they can frolic.
And it's just a symbolic thing out of respect. Makes me feel like my kids appreciate me, and because a lot of times a man will go through his whole career with his family and nobody will say anything. They just be like, the whole world will just say, oh yeah, he's a good man, but they don't hear nothing from their kids and their wife. Right. And I know a lot of dudes out there that has that problem.
Right. So
what did Chris say?
He says, yeah, Sean, my experience is to be selfless and then rewarded by selfishness by women. Fuck them. Done with.
Normally how it's supposed to work is, well, pretty much if you're a decent man, or if you're a God-fearing man, you're taught to be selfless anyway. You're taught to serve, and your first service is to your family. So when you come home and it's time for everyone to enjoy the spoils of your labor, why wouldn't you be the first one to get the spoils? You're the ones that went out there and killed and brought the food home. So you should be able to have the first of the spoils. Period.
It just makes sense to me. It just makes sense, and I think that the reason why you got a lot of women and some men saying that the kids should eat first is because the father has been removed from the home. Their thought process is, ain't no man here to feed in the first place. So yeah, my kids gonna eat first.
Right.
That's spoken like a single broken woman.
And a lot of mothers with boys treat their boy like that's their man. Yeah. They even
the
say
man of the house.
They even say that's my little man right there, or that's my man right there. Mm-hmm. Not understanding what they doing when they do it. But yeah, that's a whole nother show.
That's a whole nother show.
What's the next one, baby?
What?
Anybody got any other comments? What's the next?
About
topic?
that. So the topic is this. I was watching. I know y'all know about that balloon pop, right? That balloon pop thing.
If anybody hasn't seen the balloon pop show, I think everyone should look at it to kind of see what the demographic of
how crazy people are.
Some people crazy. Some people just lost it. You know what I'm saying? And then you can kind of see what the dating pool is going to be like. Now, I'm not saying that these people are the end all be all of the dating pool, but man, it from what I've seen, they pretty close.
Chris said, that's no bullshit, Sean. I have 30-year-old men cock blocking me, sons living with their mothers.
For sure, bro.
That's for sure. Crazy. So on this particular episode of the Balloon Pop Show, there was this gentleman named Jarvis Smith or something like that. I'm gonna play the video for y'all. And Jarvis walks in.
His name is Jarvis.
Right, Jarvis. But I'm gonna give you the videos about, his section, the video is like an hour and something, but his part of the video is like 9 minutes. I'm not gonna play the full 9 minutes. I'm gonna play it in sections, but I'm gonna give you guys a synopsis. There's about maybe 10 women lined up. And if you walk into this room, and it goes for men and women, but this particular episode is women. So you walk into the room.
And the man's name can mean hard work, tradition, or diligence.
Who, Jarvis?
Jarvis. Says
that ain't how he spell it though.
But I'm just saying. I mean, the English language. Yeah. The English language is a denotation of the actual word.
It's the word.
So if it's Jarvis spelled one name, it's still Jarvis in English, which means the same thing. You see what I'm saying?
So on this particular show, you go in and you walk in, and the people that have the balloons will pop their balloons based on whether they like your looks or whatever, but they tell you why they pop the balloon. Now, what's interesting about this is this young man walks in. He's about 26 years old. He walks in, and he's not sagging. He's well put together. He speaks well.
He looks like a real man.
And the first thing he says is that he's a God-fearing man and he's a gospel recording artist. And so he's like, I'm a Christian. I'm a gospel recording artist. And he says that he wants a God-fearing woman, a woman who is peaceful, healthy, blah, 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 blah. So, and these women respond to him. First of all, how do you think they responded to him? How do you think they responded to him?
I'm sure they all popped the balloon. The Real Dizzle, what up? I'm sure they all, thanks for the like, Real Dizzle. Lisa Michelle, thank you for the like.
Like, what do you think happened?
I think they popped the balloon and then they said, I'm not feeling him. They always talk about how they feel and shit.
So the host was trying to, make them kind of feel stupid the way she was interviewing them. But I would love to have been
I think
the
she
host.
kind of do that because I've seen a couple episodes of this particular show, which, mind you, is a really good show because it shows you what people think.
It does.
It shows you the psychology of how people think.
There's another one where they got like, I think the baby Bow Wow was on the show where they bring out like 20, 30 girls and they talk to them for so many seconds and they're supposed to pick them or whatever. And these bitches say the most ratchet stuff. And like there was one episode where let's not
call them bitches yet. We don't know them yet.
Well, they is because, and I'm gonna tell you why.
We don't know them yet.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna tell you why. Because they showed up half naked, right? When bro pulled out his wad of money, their tune changed.
Well, of course, every time you show some money, see,
it's
bitches, weird.
There's a difference between bitches and women.
It's weird out there in them streets. That's why I'll be like,
I hate to tell you. I hate to say it, but it's the truth.
Sorry, my eye itching.
That's why I had to wipe all the lotion underneath my eye earlier because like my eyes be watering.
My eye was itching.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, so
let's get into the video.
You gonna pop the video?
I'm gonna do the video real quick.
Where my balloon at?
Y'all check it out.
I'm gonna join in.
Yeah, you go join in. Check it out real quick.
So my name is Jairus Williams.
Jairus
Williams.
Okay. And how old are you?
I'm 26.
26. And what do you do?
So I'm a Marine vet and I'm a Christian recording artist. I sing.
Nice. Thank you for your service.
Oh, thank you.
Well, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I love the water. I'm a water baby. So,
okay.
I'm the only home birth.
Listen to the balloon start popping.
8 children.
Wow.
So I love the water because I was born in the water. So
okay.
I'm a little fishy, I'm a little, you know what I mean?
Okay. So. And now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
She got to be God-fearing for sure. And she got to be kind. She got to be gentle. She got to be loving. And she also got to support her man in everything that he do, just like I'm going to support you in everything that you do.
Got it. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Somebody who's not willing to listen, willing to learn, willing to grow in their relationship with God. I understand that some people may not know who God is or never have an experience with God. But if you're willing, like God expects us to be, I can rock with that.
Okay. All right. So we did get a pop balloon.
That's all right.
Let's head on over there and see why she ended up popping.
Yeah, let's see what the survey says.
We can start off with your name and age.
My name is Jasmine. I'm 24.
Oh, another one.
And Jasmine, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I think you're very handsome,
sure.
But it's just not really my type. But you're very handsome.
Okay.
And I love the words you spoke. So
Let's first stop it.
Okay. And so what makes him not really your type?
She says you're really handsome, but my dress is too short to go to church. That's what she was saying.
But his response is so on point because he gets to the point where he's like, I know what I'm looking for. And
you ain't it.
And he don't say that part. He just knows.
Because dudes are nicer than women. Women are usually more vicious.
He knew going down the line that none of these thoughts.
Right.
None of them. And this, what's so sad to me is that watching this, I was just like, they can't be serious right now. Like, they cannot be serious. All these women sitting up here because this man said he's a Christian and he's a God-fearing man and he does gospel rap.
First of all, the lineup
or gospel mute, whatever.
Everybody in the lineup is got something fake on.
Every last one.
This dude, he regular. He got muscles. He got
take care of himself.
He got Jesus and muscles.
He takes care of himself.
He ate his Wheaties this morning.
He makes good money.
He make money.
He's a young man.
He got
his pants up on his ass.
He got a championship belt on right now.
He do. I noticed that. He from Texas.
Right. He from Tejas. From Tejas.
Let's get back into it. Why she pop her balloon? She said, "What's your type?" She can't even answer.
She don't even know what it is.
I just think that you know. Yeah, of course. And he spoke beautiful words, and I love that, you know, but it's just not really my.
But I'm a hoe.
I think maybe the girl. Maybe that.
Down, baby.
Oh, I'm from Texas, so that's how we get down. So.
It's nice though.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Okay. And now, is she someone that's your type?
She tried to say something about his championship belt.
No, he was talking about the gold in his mouth.
He's from Texas. Yeah.
He said, "I'm from Texas. This is how we get down."
Right.
But she asked you, "What's your type?"
Well, it's obviously not Jesus and muscles.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Her type ain't God.
Yeah, it ain't Jesus and
God.
muscles.
She's very beautiful. I don't really do a whole lot of approaching.
Okay.
So not that I'm against it or anything like that, but she's definitely so like very, very beautiful. So absolutely.
He said, "I don't do a lot
Go to
of
our next
approaching."
lady. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name is Alexis. I'm 24. Hello. And I popped my balloon because, like my sister said, you're very handsome. You're, you know, very well put together. Thank you for your service, by the way.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you.
It's just
Adam says she come out with the answer. Damn, somebody
like
just popped the balloon. Damn, another one?
I'm just not like attractive.
Okay. That's fine.
I actually like the girls here, by the way.
Oh, I appreciate it. That's okay.
All right. So I know you said you don't do a lot of approaching, and they are sisters. So you said you.
Oh yeah, we definitely don't do that. I'm a man of God, so. Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't say you approach them both. I meant saying like they're twins.
Oh, okay, awesome, okay.
So I know you said she was, you know, she was beautiful, all that stuff. So is she someone that's your type as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Just wasn't approach.
Okay. Thank you. Let's go to our next lady here. Your name and age.
Alaya, and I'm 25.
Right.
She's a liar.
Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Her name's
It's
a
the
liar.
water thing. I have a fear of the water. I can't swim to save my life, so that wouldn't be a good match for me.
I can't swim either, so.
Wait a minute. Okay, time out.
So she didn't miss out on the whole deal. Don't touch me.
Hold on.
Don't touch me.
You know what? Listen, Linda. The man said, "I like water because I was born in the water." When you hear somebody tell you they were born in the water, what does that mean? They probably it was a home birth.
He had a water birth.
It was a natural birth.
He had a midwife.
Exactly. That means his mother cared about him, right?
He can't swim, but he a Marine.
Come on now. How that work? Right? So when she was like, "It's the water thing," I'm like, the water, like, okay, listen.
He said he take a bath today with floaties on.
All I'm saying is
right
this.
now he got the
all I'm saying is this. If you don't want to deal with this guy because you don't like the fact that he's a gospel singer and he's so into God, and that man like
she don't like Jesus. They don't already said.
And that might not be you. Just say that shit. But don't say you know it was the water thing.
Babe, they didn't already say that they
born in the water and she was
they
like,
don't like Jesus' muscles.
Man, listen, check it out. He said, I can't swim.
I'm being honest.
But you love the water.
I got a life jacket. Stay with him. So I got one for you too. I had one for you.
He said I had one.
It was
prepared.
You prepared. Yeah, but it was the water thing. I thought that was like a big thing for you. It was like in your lifestyle, and I didn't want to be, intruding on that.
So I appreciate that. It's cool.
Okay. I mean, he said he can't swim. He got a life jacket for you.
I don't know, but it seemed like he want to do a lot of water activities, and
Facts, Jordan.
I don't think I can do it.
Y'all hear these balloons steadily popping?
That's your type.
Y'all hear these balloons?
Jordan, you know how they do when they still got the demon in them. They still hold them under the water. They be like, "Yeah, get that God.
That Alka-Seltzer be coming out their mouth.
Get that God."
They be foaming. The water be foaming up.
Let's see what Reggie got to say before you pop it back on.
What's sad is look at them. Why are they single? They're all good-looking women with wrecked values. The whole line to me says run. They've all been ran through.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep. Used goods.
So here's my thing, and that's why I said what I said. They're running away from the fact that he's a God-fearing man. They don't want him because they know he's not gonna want them.
They don't want him because they know he's gonna correct whole lot of crap.
Well, no,
doing.
he's not going. No,
he's gonna
he's
be
not.
like, look,
No, he's not, because he's not going to deal with that.
That's what I'm saying. He gonna say, hey,
either you get that together, or we can't even have this conversation.
That's
but
correct.
Even,
that's a form of
but
correction.
No, here's the thing. I don't think he's going to even give them the opportunity to do that.
Well, you see how comfortable he is.
Yeah, he like
you
fuck
can,
all you bitches.
You can come in. He's like, I'm going to heaven, nigga.
Right. Let's get back into it.
Yes, she's very beautiful. I still wouldn't approach. Okay. I'm very particular.
Okay. Thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age.
I'm Asia. I'm 25.
How you doing?
And Asia, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
No particular reason.
She's 25 years old, and look how big she is.
She didn't work out. She big boned. Her family big. I tried.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like,
it's just
how you hold on. I'm just saying, how you pop a balloon on somebody else and don't pop the balloon on yourself? Like, have you looked in the mirror lately?
Have you looked at you?
Have you looked at you lately? I think they just be throwing a wig on and running out the house. Like, they don't even look at their own self.
What happened the other day when we was out and about?
What?
How many bonnets and spandex
everywhere we go
sports bras we saw?
It's like everybody in pajamas. They in their pajamas everywhere we go.
Like, this shit's epidemic, dude. Like, I get to
I want to go back to the 90s where everybody was like,
just
nah,
in
you
baggy
can't.
clothes. Let's just wear baggy shit.
But at least they creased them, and like they, at least the t-shirt, it was a regular white tee, but it had a crease down the middle.
Man,
come on,
man. It was it.
I want to go back to them days where everybody got dressed.
Feel
play
like
the bean footage.
Not really my type.
Okay.
I love that what you were saying about the Lord, though, for sure.
For sure.
Resonate with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of makes him not really your type?
A little
He
taller.
go to Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. We hear that sometimes.
Exactly.
We can't change our height, so
He should
it's
be
all
taller.
good.
She needs him to be
He
taller.
should she should be
5'10".
skinnier.
It's not bad.
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad.
Okay.
It's all right.
And now
He's
she's
taller
telling
than
us
you,
your
right?
type.
She got him. He's taller.
She's
than her.
very
She got heels
attractive.
on.
Still would not approach because I'm very particular. I know what I'm looking for.
All right.
Thank you. Let's go on over here.
She's-
Your name and age.
Princess, I'm 23.
Okay. And Princess.
Hello.
Princess, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I would say at first it was the whole cowboy thing, but I was like, that's not. But then the more I thought about it, I'm more so spiritual. I've been trying to figure out how I feel about religion. I grew up Christian and into that, but I've been figuring it out myself. So
That's
I feel
why
like,
you in her
I
hair.
feel like you probably want
Because she
someone who's
confused.
already finding their self with God type deal.
Listen, if you're spiritual, then there's no way that should have come out your mouth. I'm spiritual.
She losing her hair because she confused. She's stressing herself out.
Not necessarily. So I'm a Christian recording artist. I'm a Christian man. But my debut album is called Coming Into Faith. So it's telling my testimony.
Mm-hmm.
I was still in the clubs. I was still drinking, smoking, partying. I faced death and stuff like that multiple times. So I don't, judge people where they are. We can grow together if that was going to be a thing. You know what I mean? I just wanted somebody who was willing,
Yeah.
You don't have to be like on this high level, like
that.
super
When
like
he came in the
pasta and this
building.
and that. Like, no,
I
absolutely
just want
not.
somebody who's
I feel
willing
that.
to take
Do
the
right.
challenge. Yeah.
Going over here. Your name and age and why you ended up
Oh,
popping your
no.
balloon.
Hi, I'm
Skip,
Alex. I'm 25.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Skip,
You're really cute. I'm just not a fan of piercings.
Oh, that's okay.
piercings.
That's it. I mean, yeah, just piercings.
Oh,
I
okay.
ain't
I
a fan
respect
of
that.
bust down wigs. How about that? I ain't a fan of that.
Okay. All right. Time to fuck
not-
out. See,
no,
this is
hold
when
on.
I get upset.
And them kneecaps
This is when I get
is-
upset. This man,
She ain't putting no lotion.
he said, I'm not a fan of piercings. Some shit you can take out. I don't want to talk to you, though you got your pants up. You a God-fearing man. You make good money. You're being conscious of who you are. You're trying to do right by yourself in life.
Don't get mad
I
at
don't
me.
want to be with you because you got piercings.
Don't get mad at me. Get mad at him.
I ain't mad at the tattoos.
Get mad at the girl with
but that's why I don't want to talk to you.
with the 6 foot. Get her with the 6
I
foot
ain't gonna lie.
eyelashes.
This
in the
shit
middle
made me
part,
angry, bro.
and she got a middle part bust down.
Now she's someone that's your type.
What if he would have said? What if he would have said, "I don't like them big ass dustpans you got on your face."
He should have said that. Every time you blink,
it's like a tornado.
It get a little windy over here every time you blink.
Very attractive. I know I'm saying a lot of the same things, but at the end of the day, I just still wouldn't approach.
We gotta do better.
Not anything against you or anything. Like I said, I know what I'm looking for. So, but you are very beautiful. I want to let you know that.
Thank you.
For sure.
All right, let's go over here. Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Taylor. I'm 22.
Hello.
Hi. The reason I just feel like more like close friends. You know, you're attractive. I like it all, but
for sure.
They already look like they didn't have kids and everything.
If they was over 30, they wouldn't have popped their balloons.
What I'm saying is they all look like they didn't have a couple kids already. You know what I'm saying? I was like, these girls is 30, 35 and up. You know, the way they look
over 25.
Like when you look at them, they looking like they
looking like they had a hard life.
Like they didn't have like the one he was just talking. The one he just talking to looked like she had 2 baby daddies already. Look at them sandals. Them sandals look like envoys. They look like Chevy envoys.
Don't do GMC like that. More like a Ford Focus.
Look like GMC envoys on her feet.
A Ford. What's that? What was that little that small one?
Who?
The Explorer.
getting like we can have like a real good bond. Yeah.
On the same vibes.
Oh, I appreciate the friend. How she said we can be close friends and things like that. But I'm not looking for friends right now.
Right. No
I'm
new
looking
friend
for love.
No
somebody to marry and cherish.
He looking for love in all the wrong
have kids
places
with and stuff like that. So
understandable.
Thank you. Let's go on over here. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
So my name is Paris. I'm 28. Hello. Hi. So I popped my balloon because I'm an ominous and I don't want it to get to a point where it's just like it becomes forceful in a situation. Like everything you list is cool. Like I'm like a person that I'm supportive of everything and everybody and whatever their journeys are. It's just that it's gonna always be an issue. Like in the future, like when are you going to, come back? And I kind of graduated from religion. So yeah.
What does graduated from religion mean? I didn't know there was a school or an academy.
Okay,
of sorts.
So if she graduated and she says she's an ominous, right? An ominous means giving the impression that something bad or unpleasant is going to happen. This girl got baggage. It says threatening. Leave that run, nigga, run. Run from green. Green is not gold. Green mean get the hell on.
He know.
Okay.
But you is handsome as fuck, though. I ain't gonna lie. Okay.
I appreciate you. And you're very beautiful. I just wanted to say, from the bottom of my heart, God has saved me from a lot of things. Like I said, I faced death a lot of times, and He's the only one that brought me through. So I can sing.
Hey, Adam, these are the same women that go to his church.
Who?
Look at what Adam said.
Put it up there. Well, why isn't he meeting women through his church? Why is he on a dating game?
Bro, these are the same girls. The girls that are on this thing are the same girls that are sitting in the pew at the church.
And Adam, just so you can understand a little bit more of the context of this is one of those like game show things that they kind of do on Facebook. They bring multiple people, different people on here, but it's also to expose people as well. Yeah,
the purpose of this particular show is to expose.
So he's the highlight. Yeah, he's the highlight. They're everybody's looking at this like, I can't believe you're sitting here passing this guy up. Chris, zero fucks given. She's a liberal bitch. He's trash. She's gonna fuck this guy over at the first chance she gets.
Damn, Chris.
Chris, that's why I love you, bro. Right. The devil. I'm in a green dress.
It's a bunch of devils
in
up in there.
All of them, though.
Another
bag lady.
Yep. Get every last one of these ladies is
every last one of them is bag ladies, Darian.
Every last one of them they're gonna be 40 years old and still be by themselves.
Yep.
With 2 or 3 baby daddies.
Or no, they're not even gonna have that.
No,
they already got baby daddies.
7 of these has already got kids.
They're gonna be by themselves with cats. That's what they're gonna be doing. So like this whole situation, the women I see at church are all married or mental or handicapped.
What church you go to?
What church
bro?
you go to, Chris?
Yeah, you must go to what's the big one out there in
he
Henderson?
He go to Greater Ebenezer.
No, he go
Tabernacle.
to what's it called?
Chris in the pews praying.
Fellowship or whatever they call it, something fellowship.
We been in people church out there that getting bad.
I ain't mad. Yeah.
Hey, listen, Darian, I'm so glad you said that because a lot of people don't know what bag lady. When Erykah Badu was singing about bag lady,
yeah,
she wasn't talking about you carrying bags.
No,
she was talking about the baggage your ass is bringing with you.
Yeah, that spiritual baggage.
That's what she was talking about.
Right.
They don't even know how to humble themselves. Yeah, hey Adam, it's called balloon pop. They do it like there's so many of these YouTube shows.
There's a couple of them, like some of them they pop the balloon, the other one they let the balloon, they release the balloon and it floats up, and then they got several shows like this. But the consensus of these shows, all the girls are pretty much the same. It'd be a real decent guy, and they're showing the world that these women has lost their mind on their standards.
They don't have any. And the new generation is like the worst. Let's finish it off.
I have a gift to sing, and I'm very good at it. And so I gave it to the Lord, and he gave it back to me. And he said, go reach my people. I'm going to give you the message to convey. Now go convey. And I'm going to be an obedient child, and I'm going to do just that. So nothing or no one can detour me from that, but I do appreciate your honesty and being upfront with me. Absolutely. But that's just my calling, and I don't force that on anybody.
Understood. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's head back this way.
I don't even know how this ended, and furthermore, I really don't even care. I was just taken back at the fact that women were so quick to say, I want a good man. Ain't no good men left. We're all a good man at, right? We're so quick to say that. But then when you have a half decent guy comes along, because your ideology of what's a good man is so misconstrued because you've come up broken. You've come up without having a father figure. You've come up without having a male role model in your life to show you what a real man looks like. You've come up watching these Lifetime movies. You come up watching BET. You come up watching these fucking videos with these video hoes. You come up on this. And we've been this has been systematically done to us for years, to the point where a man walks in front of you and tells you out of his mouth who he is and what he stands on. And because it's not ratchet, he ain't your cup of tea.
All I got to say is
that shit's baffling to me.
All I got to say is this. How you know what a man is if you ain't never seen one? If you grew up without a man in your life, you don't know what a man is. You're going to have to go, either further up the generation to your grandma and them and ask them, hey, what is a man supposed to look like? What he's supposed to smell like? All that stuff. Or your auntie or somebody who's married, or, you know what I'm saying? But if your mom don't have no man, then you don't know what a man is.
Adam, listen, they did, right? They did.
What are you talking about?
He said, don't forget about the societal aspect of it. The government played a large part in breaking up families. Adam, they did. But at some point, right? I didn't come up with my dad in my life.
That's
right?
That's a cop-out, man.
I'm getting there. But at some point, you have a brain, you got eyes, you can see kind of what's going on, you can read, you can look around and go, wait a minute, this shit's fucked up. And at what point are we going to start breaking the cycle to say, this ain't cute no more? It ain't cute for me to be a single parent and me matching outfits with my 6-year-old doing twerk videos. That shit ain't cute.
Right.
Like, at what point are we going to say that? So
no, in real talk though, when we going to take accountability on our bullshit? Yeah, when
that's a damn shame, Darren.
When social welfare came out and they was kicking the father out of the family so they can get their food stamps and they TANF and stuff like that, it was still a choice made. So y'all need to have accountability for your bullshit.
No, say that shit again.
There was still a choice made.
You still chose to put that man out the house to collect a check.
Right. So let's not talk
that he was still.
I mean, if we're going to talk about it, let's not say let's not talk about it. Let's say this. If we're going to talk about it, let's call a spade a spade. Y'all chose the government
over your man,
over your husband,
over your man. And now
you chose the government over your family.
You did. And in some cases, I get it that
some of y'all needed it.
Some of them were, there's isolated incidents. I'm not saying everybody.
We ain't talking about everybody. We talking about the bulk of them motherfuckers.
Let's look at the demographic of the whole situation and how many people running around here, you know what I'm saying, with they TANF. Hell, I don't even know what some of this shit is called anymore. What is it? The WIC. Like, I had all of that back in the day. But that's because I didn't have a job. And I'm like, this is to get me back on my feet until I can get to where I need to be. Because ain't no way in hell I'm going to sit here and collect a check from nobody for just to be like, that didn't make sense to me. So I don't know.
The problem I got with it is that, like, yeah, I'm joking and I'm having fun and, trying to make light of a situation that's kind of messed up. But at the same time, this part, being behind this microphone, is not only informational, it's entertainment at the same time. What we're trying to get across is this. Nobody wants to hold accountability for themselves for anything. It don't even matter what it is. Like, half them girls didn't even have a real reason why they didn't even want to talk to
That's
them.
what I'm saying.
They didn't even want to go on a first date with this guy.
To get this dude the opportunity to show them who he is. And that's the part for me. And every last one of them was like, oh, the last chick, you fine as fuck though.
Right.
And I like everything that you said.
Chris stupid.
So how do you like everything that I said? You're attracted to me, but you can't give me a reason. No, there was a comment. You got to scroll down some.
What? I'm trying to get through them.
Yeah, we done put all them up already.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, because Adam said something up here where he was responding.
Not at all, Sean. Abortion, welfare, custody court, divorce court,
etc.
Yeah, but
let's talk about divorce court.
Divorce court. Okay, so
let's talk about divorce.
You want to talk about? Let's go through all of them.
No, pull up the numbers.
Of
divorce?
I think it's still 85%. Hold on.
So divorce court. Did you guys know that in most divorces, whatever, he's gonna pull it up right now. He's gonna give you the actual number. But it's high numbers. So it's in the 80s. Let's just say it's 80. 80% of divorces are started by the woman. She's the one who initiates.
So this is
not the man.
This is a Google overview. So Google did the analytics on this. It says women are more likely to initiate the divorce than a man. With about 70% of divorces being initiated by a woman. However, men are still involved in divorces with 30%. And then I've seen some all the way up to 80% for women. Women
the numbers
usually
might have changed.
Women are usually the ones that want to divorce and initiate the divorce.
So that's the thing. Like, once again,
it's still in their court.
Here's what I'm getting at, Adam. And this is what I want people to understand. At the end of the day, the woman, you are the wisdom. You're the wisdom. You're supposed to sit down, look at the bigger picture and go, hold on. This 1 and 1 ain't 2 here. It don't make sense for me to put the father of my children out of my house to like, that don't make sense to me. And so the women are supposed to be the wisdom and the men are supposed to be the teachers in logic, in reasoning, in business, and things of that nature. That's why it's the yin and the yang. So the two together makes one, right? Because you need both. So it's like, when you're supposed to be the wisdom and you're not providing the wisdom, then what are you doing? That means you're being destructive more than you're being.
Adam, reason why I say it's a cop out, because soon as anybody puts someone else in their decision making, they're copping out to the decision that they made. So if the government steps in and subsidize a family because either they got rid of the husband or there is no husband, and then they turn around and say, well, it's because of this. This is why this is happening. That's called a cop-out. That's why I said that's a cop-out. When a woman has a family and she kicked her husband to the curb for whatever reason it was, or her boyfriend or her man or whatever, kicked it to the curb, and then went to government subsidies, and then says, well, it was because of the government I did this, that's called a cop-out. That's what I was saying.
Chris says, during hard economic times, it's hard for a man to compete with Uncle Sam.
A man can't even get government subsidies if he say I lose my job and I get kicked out on the street tomorrow.
Yeah,
my wife will get subsidies,
right?
But I won't.
Right? How does that even work? You gotta, you still behind, baby. Skip all
we'll
of
take
that.
us where we go.
Yeah, skip all of that. Because some of those don't even need to be posted. I don't post every comment. I just post a relevant one. So Adam says, right, as a result of the precedent set in the courts, they've incentivized women to leave at the drop of a hat, makes men brave as hell to get married in the contemporary society. And piggybacking off of what Sean said, that's the point he's getting at. You not finna incentivize me to do shit, especially if it's going against what I believe in, especially if it's going against the grain of what I've been taught, especially if it's going against what's embedded in my DNA. And you're not finna incentivize shit. That means I can be bought.
And then on top of that, on top of that, of what you just said, Adam, the courts are in favor on the woman's side, right?
Usually.
So and usually the woman is taking the man to court. So if they can't find a husband or a man in the future, it's because of what they have done previously in court. So reason why you have a bunch of dudes now, like all these younger boys or these younger men are saying, oh, I ain't getting married, because they ain't trying to lose everything that they got.
Right. They've seen it.
It's called cause and effect. If women keep doing what they're doing inside the court system, ain't no dude gonna have no kids, ain't no dude gonna have no wife. He not gonna put up with it.
Darian says, what are all the parents? Because sometimes the woman that says after she's been cheated on, and that was my case between my mom and dad. I don't know if I'm not understanding that sentence.
Rewrite that, Darren.
So or just kind of elaborate on what you mean.
Give us some content on that.
Chris says, it was 2014, I think. Black guy shot running from the cops in South Carolina. Why did he run? He had a warrant for unpaid child support. The man couldn't find a job.
Damn. Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, for sure.
He ran because he was afraid of going back to jail.
Wow.
And he went to his grave instead. And that's another thing, the fear that they try to put into you, man. A couple weeks later, they referred to his case and pointed out that 80% of the incarcerated men in South Carolina were jailed because of unpaid child support.
Wow.
This was during the Great Recession. See, that's the shit I'm talking about. So during a recession,
right,
when a person can barely keep a job or don't have a job and is looking for one, you finna put them in prison behind something that you don't even have control over. But that's a whole nother show, because they don't have control over child support. That's some bullshit that they made up.
And then you'll see those same women, of the 80% of those men that went to jail, be on Maury or somebody's show talking about he ain't this, he ain't that, he ain't this. When the whole world, the whole United States government caters to a woman.
Oh, so Darian says he had some typos, but my parents, due to my father cheating on her, then the divorce was found.
Okay. Yeah, that's what you would be, in the general consensus of it all, that will be considered an anomaly.
No, it won't. Because that's one of the number one reasons that women file for divorce, is because the man is cheating.
That's not why they put it on paper. So how could we prove that?
True.
They're not putting that on paperwork.
True.
They're saying irreconcilable differences.
Well, that's
they're
what
not
they
saying,
call it.
but they're not saying cheating.
Right. Because
which you're allowed to say exactly what it is.
And you can that's actually against the marriage contract in some situations. But
right.
You know, I mean, when you say irreconcilable, like, listen, there's people who've been married for 40, 50 years that have cheated on each other. And Darian, I'm not saying, you know, this was you guys.
Yeah, we're not talking about your particular
situation. But all I'm saying is that there's couples who have been married for 40, 50 years who went through a cheating spouse. And at the end of the day, I mean, me personally, that ain't grounds for a divorce for me. What I'm going to try to figure out is it something that we can fix first? And if not, then yeah, because you can't keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same token, it really depends on the situation, because we talking about 80-20 too. If y'all know what that 80-20 rule is, it always looks good. That 20% that you don't get or that you're lacking in your relationship, it looks good on the other side because you don't have it. But I'd be damned if I leave my 80 for any type of 20. It ain't happening.
I'm just saying, man, y'all, like that video that we just watched, it's just a brief synopsis. It's the Clef Notes to what's happening in the streets. And wow, yeah, for sure. But you know what she filed for divorce for? Is because she just wasn't happy. And you know what he said? He said, I want my wife and I want to be with my wife. And he said, my wife she said, my wife left me because I'm always out doing work.
Yeah. And you got to know what you're marrying too.
Right.
You got to understand.
Because he's out getting the bag.
Listen, any man that makes 6 figures, that he's not home, bro. He's not home. He can't make 6 figures and then be home with your ass too. It ain't happening. Find a hobby.
What did Adam say?
Get a business. There's a flip to that leaning towards women. My father left my mom out of nowhere. We lived in SoCal. He moved to Georgia. They got divorced. He owed child support, never paid it, and even went so far as to appeal it in Georgia and got the support reduced and continued not to pay it. So, and see, again, those are situations like that are isolated. They're different. We're not talking about those. That shit is crazy.
We're not talking about anomalies. We're just talking about the general consensus.
And in that situation too, Adam, that's something where I think your dad, someone should have took a look at him to say, what would possess you to just leave your family? Like something's not right.
That? Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's a chemical imbalance. We go through things in life. People go through depression.
Circumstances out there that we don't know about.
People go through depression. They go through all kind of stuff that they be going through and they don't say anything. And it causes them to move differently. And that's why I'm saying, like, when somebody's doing something that's off kilter that just doesn't make sense, question them on the sense of like, hey, are you okay?
And for those who lost their parents in a divorce, man, we're glad that you're doing well, and we're
Peace
hoping
and blessings to you.
We're hoping that your mental health and everything is okay, and if not, there's services for that, for you to get your mental health under to talk to somebody and figure out what's really bothering you and stuff like that. But if you're okay, man, more power to you. I think that's a blessing that you didn't have to suffer mentally because of it.
And Adam, you a good dude, man. You a good dude. So you prevailed for real. You prevailed.
Right.
Peace and blessings to you and your mother, your family, everybody. What Chris say?
Probably something
28
crazy.
years I paid child support. You have no idea the kind of shit I did. So I didn't go to jail.
Right.
And then behind that, he says, and I didn't get to raise my kids. I was on, what is that?
I was an obliger.
Oh, never a father.
Right. He just paid the bill.
Yep. He's a pal. I've met him. Probably some psychological shit, but I feel the same way. Can't understand why any man would leave their family. Yeah, there's there, and see, and a lot of stuff, like I say this on a lot of shows because it's real. A lot of that stuff, Adam, it goes back to the childhood. You know what I'm saying?
Be mental health issues, be all kind of shit.
It's something that triggered that person from probably in their childhood, and you just never know. And I'm not making excuses for people in their fuckery. All I'm saying is, logically speaking, a lot of this stuff is emotional driven from something that happened, that transpired in the past. That's, and that's what we got to look at. We got to look at what they did, but we got to look at why they did it, what triggered them to do it.
And then all you can do, Adam,
we love you too, Adam.
We love you too. All you do, Adam, is continue to be 10 times the man that he wasn't.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes
you've
to
you've already done that, bro.
Yeah.
You've already done
You're already proving that. But
yeah.
I'm just saying, continue on the fight, handle your business.
We need more people like you in this world.
We need
set the example.
2 billion more people like you.
Set the example and keep that fucking bar
especially
high.
with these kids.
We need it. We gonna get to a couple more. We gonna put the questions up.
Yeah, put the questions up.
Let's get into these questions.
Any questions y'all want to ask us? Go ahead and lay it on us.
What Chris say?
Chris
he says, I don't talk to my kids or my exes. I was never wanted until the child support stopped. Then everyone wants to be close. Get the fuck out of here with the bullshit. I'm not letting it go. And that's a sad situation, because when a man wants to be in a child's life and he can't, that shit's crazy. And let me tell you this. I condemn anybody that does that.
They shouldn't do that.
I condemn anybody, because we already got enough kids growing up without their fathers. When you got a man that want to be there and you stopping that, you're hindering that, you're doing everything in your power to make it uncomfortable, make it difficult. Because a man, all he wants is peace, and you're just creating havoc, pain, grief, heartache. Just do us all a favor and go kill yourself.
Let me take a moment out to say thank you to all the people that hit the like button. The Real Dizzle, Rocky,
Dizzle,
Yvonne Stewart, Lisa Michelle, Sonia Cheltenham,
hey mom,
Kisha Tobin,
hey sis,
Jordan Young, Reginald Starworth,
Reggie in the building,
Adam LaRosa,
Mr. La Rosa,
Michelle Calm,
Miss Michelle Calm, the best cake maker in this side of town,
and Kashawn Barnett. Any questions for us, guys?
Any questions? We about to get up out of here, because it's almost past my bedtime. 4-5 a.m. come real quick.
Oh yeah, it do. Any questions out there for us, y'all? And then we gonna
Chris said, I don't trust anyone. You guys got me started.
I'm sorry, Chris.
Chris said, yep, bedtime.
He said, what's next week?
What you want next week, Adam?
Oh, do you have something to put on the menu?
Wait, Isis says, when y'all voting to visit me?
What is voting?
Well, we got to vote to visit you?
What?
Chris said, I need to calm the fuck down.
Yeah, calm down, Chris. Yeah.
No, you don't. We love it. She said, when y'all coming to visit me?
Oh, when
she going to put us on blast on National Potter Vision.
Sure. It's going to be a minute. We getting into our busy season.
Yeah, it's getting into that season, man. We got a lot of stuff going on, but that's never going to stop me.
Thank you, Darian, for the show. Anything y'all, if there's anything out there that y'all want us to cover next week, go ahead and voice your opinion now.
He said, I'm not the host. I like your topics. Hey, man, we always tell y'all, too, we still talk about things that you guys want to particularly talk about. So if there's specific things you want to touch on, let us know. Yeah. But the show going to always be good.
Yeah, next week we're going to have something greasy.
We might have an open forum. We never know. We ain't done open forum in a while.
Yeah, well, I kind of want to do a kitchen show, but we'll see.
We just had our house painted.
We just had our
house painted.
We still ain't put the dining table back in the damn dining room. It's
I got a printer on my bedroom floor.
Yeah, the house is crazy.
So
right
we're coming up on that cooking show. Next week is after the debate. It is.
Ooh, we're going to have to cover that.
It is.
We're going to have to cover it.
Like Adam said, that should be interesting.
Yeah, we're gonna cover the debate. We're gonna cover the debate. So hey, next week, y'all watch the debate. And
motherfucking Rocky said, let's bring awareness for the Marines who can't swim.
Right.
Bring your own floaty.
Right.
I'm dead.
Right. Hey, make sure your floaties is military issue.
The debate is this week, man. It's coming up.
It's on the 10th, right?
It's coming up, yeah. I don't know, but it's coming up. Hey, we're going to cover the debate.
We're going to cover the debate next week, y'all. We got it. I got to hear what this woman's got to say.
On top of covering the debate, we're going to have that beam footage. Roll that
man, I got to see what she about to say, man. This like a championship fight. This like watching a
So the debate is on Tuesday. We coming on Wednesday. It's going down.
Wednesday night, we talking about the debate, y'all.
Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Hey, y'all make sure everybody who's watching right now, all 6 of y'all, bring 2 friends with you on Wednesday.
Hey, thank y'all for coming out this week. See us next week on Wednesday night, 8 p.m. on Hump Day. I am Sean Cheltenham, and I'm one of the hams.
I am Treasure Cheltenham, and I, too, am one of the hams.
You guys are watching the Ham Show. Watch it every weekend or every week,
Wednesday.
Every Wednesday, 8 p.m.
Live.
Always live. Always live.
On
y'all.
YouTube.
On YouTube.
On Facebook.
On all of them.
We not all we it's gonna be some times we're not gonna necessarily always be live.
If you can't watch it live, go ahead and hit the
ham bone, Chris.
Yeah, but all you ham bones, I'll see y'all later.
Hey, we love y'all. Peace and blessings to y'all. Thank you for tuning in and rocking with us every week. Make sure y'all have a wonderful weekend. Be safe out there. And we'll holler at y'all later. We out.
Have a good